All right, here we go again. Buckle up.
You are listening to the Law Enforcement Pirate Radio Network. Radio Free Larry presiding.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Radio Free Larry.
All right, here we go again. So they'll do innocuous things to see if you're doing their will. So they may say something like, I just departed, and I don't know what it is. Again, it could be anything. But the thought comes up, oh, you forgot something. So if you go back out and go back inside, they know that they connect to the point of you actually doing their bidding. I mean, they're devils. Full-fledged, unrepentant devils. And there are a lot of them in religion, telling you they are the religion, and what your religion actually is what they tell you it is, versus what it really is. All right. So let me take a look here at the volume. Volume's been acting a little funky. They just messed with my Amazon. I was returning something, and I had to erase it a couple times. But in it, I explained how the title of the item said it was almost 38 inches, and the title's already been fixed, and now it says, the appropriate length. And then when I went to, because I wanted to return it today, I had to find another place to return it for Amazon. And when I went to redo it again, it wouldn't allow me to explain it. Both the items, actually, I was able to explain it, and I redid it to reflect the place I'm returning it to. Again, it's still hacking, no matter what it is. And a certain level of stalking. You do what you want in your governments and stuff. You're going to pay for it in the afterlife. I mean, if you don't pay for it here, you pay for it in the afterlife, all of you. Not everybody has to pay for it again. These are the devils, and they're willing things on people. So anything that they willed into your life that you can't repel, it's their fault. I don't care if you got God the right way or anything like that. Because you can't have God the right way if they're willing you not to have God the right way. And there's other things they can will also that would cause that. They just caused something, almost accidentally and muted it. That's kind of their will. So what you all say is, I did this. They're doing it. If you blame yourself, they never get taken down for it. That's why they don't want you to know the real world. Shem's over here by the airport. The nature park over here. Actually, he's off in the distance, more towards the airport. Airport's busy. Maybe a storm coming in. Maybe they're all trying to get out of the air quick. Helicopter looks more like a whirly bird. Helicopter and an airplane heading quick to the airport. Must be a storm coming in or something. Or maybe some wind shear. Remember when that started? Like the 70s or something. They figured that one out, right? The big wind shear. The Dairy Queen's open. Wonder if Grassley's at the Dairy Queen. I got to pick up some stuff from Harbor Freight also, so got to get it all done. There was a Harbor Freight where I was yesterday, but I couldn't make the connection. I try not to write down. You make a list because I want to use my brain. I don't want to just become a like. Uh, But it was weird because Amazon inside said, "Could you please refund it to your account, like your Amazon account, instead of to your?" It's still a credit card, Amazon credit card, but it's whatever bank. There's a couple banks with those credit cards. So I erased it, and then I couldn't put the explanation after that. So it was kind of screwy. Could have been several. The Amazon thing could have just been the entity itself, and then the ones that blocked it may have been. And they made it by willing a reset so they could block the explanation and try to F my head over that. They may have actually opened it up where Amazon could actually say, "Hey, could you please?" They prefer it that way. Because it's going back into Amazon. It goes back in anyway, but it's just a matter of semantics. If you're short on money, then you might want to put it back to your credit cards or something. But if you have it covered, you might as well just put it to your account because you're eventually going to spend it. This is something like the computer issue that I had. I can't even remember what that was. I think it's something they actually fixed because it happened with my new one, but they updated the firmware or something like that. They would go to sleep, and when I wake it up, it'd be all geeked out, wouldn't work the video. Because I knew to hit the reset. It's not a reset. It's like you hit the power button so it goes to sleep, and then re-wake it up again by hitting the power button again. And it works now, and I knew to try that. It worked like once, and then it didn't work. So it still may have been something with that particular one. Miscommunication with the television somehow, resolution or something like that, or the hertz or something. We're in the middle of a full-on communist and Sharia law revolution. That phobia stuff's not going to work anymore. We're actually just along for the ride in the LB, the LB, what is it, LB, not LBJ, L. The pride people would say pride. Now, again, you could be gay in a Sharia law community and live. I mean, it's just megalomania and narcissism and despots and stuff like that. No, it's whatever they choose. That's why Sharia law is a scam. Same way they changed Christianity. End up worshiping men instead of God. It's what happens when they do that. So again, I think what Fetterman and McCormick, the two senators, are trying to do is trying to set the example of what it used to be. I think Pennsylvania has always been, again, I never agree with the rhino thing, so don't accuse me of being, inconsistent. No, because if you make a deal, it's different. Again, what you're calling a rhino is people that just don't agree with your whatever your plan is. But you do want to deal with Democrats when you can deal with them. I mean, it's been destroyed. Bipartisanship has been destroyed. Well, you can't get anything done that way. The weird part is by embracing this immigrant voter concept, the Democrats took themselves out of the mainstream. Now, Republicans did some of that stuff too with some of the stuff that they're doing. I mean, just about decimated the log cabin. Republicans, even though you have, because that shows you how weird it is, because you actually have gay people in the administration, but your talking points and some of your programming doesn't make sense. Again, if you want an alternative to the pride and sanity, then you have to embrace people that would be represented by that group of people, because there's nobody else to represent them. You can't just shun them and put them out. I mean, there's people that are appalled by that are gay, that are appalled by the whole thing. Especially when it comes to being around kids. I mean, the idea is this: pride is all wrong, because what it's doing is it's stealing the world from people that are heterosexual. And again, there are heterosexuals that steal the world from the pride people. And those people are persona non grata, should be persona non grata in both parties. Now, the idea of pride is something different if it's something different, but it's not. So the idea is you teach people that everybody has a right to their space. Remember that? You have a right to your own space. You don't infringe on other people's space. And that's really it. It's that simple. If gay people taught that and heterosexual people taught that, then we'd be good. We wouldn't be wasting money on BS. Did I go the right way? Can't remember if I went the right way. I'll know here in a second. I mean, either way, it'll get me there. I think I may have went the wrong way. This might take me to the no, this doesn't take me to the gas station. So, no. It's stupid. Everything's stupid. Well, people can't speak out because they're part of something, and they don't want to be, have a life like mine. I mean, if you're doing the right thing, they're going to hate you. It's just the way it is. Well, because they want to steal, cheat, lie, oppress. One person has their gay space, another person has their heterosexual space. Now, there is oppression of both groups for various reasons. So, again, that's what you fight. Now, Donnie's messing up. I mean, it's obvious that he's playing a game. So when it comes something overt, he goes, "Oh no, Jews shouldn't be treated like that." But he's sending mixed messages, which at best, encourage. And then this woman stumbled on the Ayatollah plan. Yeah, they came in as liberals. Isn't that funny? That's how the Ayatollah took over, representing himself as a liberal. Right? And they stole everything. And then nobody could say anything. It's the same thing as the Bolsheviks. Right? They had a coalition of people because supposedly everybody was going to be taken care of. They kicked everybody out once they took over, and only the Bolsheviks were in charge and got the big money and all that, the big positions. Right? But it gets crazy, like the stuff they say about me, graven image, all that. If you hang a photo of your aunt, God could say that's a graven image. Really? If you're not burn, but if you have one of those plug-in potpourri things, God could say that's burning incense, evil. I mean, they're crazy. But God doesn't. It's all of you. But again, be careful what you condemn yourselves to. Get this stuff returned, then I got a couple hours to do what I got to do. I don't think it'll take it that long. Had the opportunity in the first return to, and I think it was a couple. I was just had to try to figure out how I wanted to do it, and I explained how the size changed, and then I also explained how the other item didn't match the other item that they sent, nor the photos. So I didn't know it was going to be. It was marble. It was very veiny. And I needed marble that wasn't veiny, and that was what was shown. So they took away the ability. They may have been trying to punk me out from returning it or something. And again, they don't get. They're narcissists. As long as they can do it, they're happy. They run off and have sex after work with one another. I mean, real. I mean, they get off on weird shit. Now, so for some reason, the giant eagle up here in Butler, you can't return Amazon. You can do it in Cranberry, Wexford, and I think Gibsonia. I'm serious. Those settlers, man, they're just horrible people. I don't even know how you can accept them at all. Made a mess of things we could have kind of worked to our advantage. Wait a minute, where's the? Wait, I'll have to blast it right here. Let me look it up here online. Something's up, as far as needing law enforcement protection, but I can't see it just yet. So again, I'm sure you're on alert and stuff, but I can see it. It's something unsettling.
Staples may close within 1 hour of when you arrive.
No, they're not. I'm here. Actually, they will. But
Exit the parking lot toward Moraine Point Plaza.
I probably just didn't look. Probably easy to spot. I'm going the wrong direction. Shit. Where is it? Oh, I am. The map was geeked out. I was being spoofed. They spoofed me. Quite possibly. Like I said about the churches, anybody that's a real Islamic person would want the government to rein those idiots in so you can have peaceful mosque time. What's going on. I thought this girl was distressed. Somebody's chilling up there waving, but she got little, I guess she was just excited that like it's her mother off in the distance or her grandmother kind of deal, and she got stressed out. So I was trying to figure out what that stress was. She needed help. UPS ships 7 days a week, says Staples. All right, stay peaceful, praise God, and all that you do.